Okay, so maybe about like 20 minutes ago, maybe 30 minutes ago, I don't know. I had the most infuriating back and forth with my little cousin. Not little as in like he's 5, little as in like he's like, I think he's like 20 now or something. But not infuriating like I'm pissed, but like just annoying and frustrating. So all this week I've been thinking, okay, we're gonna go on Friday, which is today, 10/10/25, to go get food for the house, right? And we also need dog food. That's really why I'm stressing, or not stressing, but thinking about the food constantly, because the dogs don't have any food, so I've been using canned food to feed them. Um, so I remember last week him saying next week. So this week, at the end of this week, or at the end of next week, basically. So Friday, we were gonna get food, right? And mind you, this dude is like, I don't know if he's paranoid of the bus, or he's like, I don't know, if he realizes his ego is too much and he can't handle being around a lot of people or whatever the fuck, but he doesn't want to ride the bus, so he takes the most expensive route to do a lot of different things. So, um, it's it's just I'm annoyed just thinking about it. So he walks in the kitchen, right? I'm washing dishes or whatever the fuck. I forgot what I'm doing, but I'm doing stuff, and then he just stands there silently or whatever. He goes into the fridge, and I ask him, "All right, cool. So what time are we going to get? What time are we going to get groceries? What time are we going to get food?" And then he says, "At the end of this week, we're gonna go." And I say, "Okay. Do you mean tomorrow or Sunday?" And then we basically go like back and forth a bit. But the point of it is that after I ask him that, he's like, "No, at the end of next week." Or no, he says no on Friday. I'm like, "No, today's Friday." Or yeah, and then he changed it to the end of next week. I'm like, "You or no, yeah." He says on Friday next week. Um, or no, he's fuck. God damn it! Oh yeah, he says at the end of next week. And I was like, wait, no, like literally just over here, you just said at the end of this week, and then he changes it and says, no, I meant next week. It's like, why didn't you just say next week? But the point of it was that instead of him saying next Friday, he said the end of this week, even though today is Friday, tomorrow is Saturday, and the next day is Sunday, which is the ending of this week. But the entire time he meant next Friday, but he said at the end of this week, and it felt so fucking stupid because I could tell he wasn't. I don't know if he just wasn't really understanding what I was saying, but it was frustrating as shit. And that's like before he started walking, I was like, I asked him like, "Do you understand what I'm? Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, do you understand what? Do you understand what I mean?" Just think of when people online say like okay unk, or like you're just yapping. Think of that kind of mindset. That's what I could tell that's how he was interpreting this entire interaction, pretty much. And it was frustrating as shit because the entire time in his head he knew what he meant, but he was saying the wrong things. I don't know if he didn't realize it or just didn't give a shit. And it was so fucking frustrating because at first he says the end of this week, then he changes it to the end of next week, and then we go back and forth, and then at the end of it, I realized he meant the end of next week, but he said the end of this week, and I the entire thing just felt so fucking stupid. It felt so fucking dumb. Oh my god, that's it. I just wanted to say that's it. Oh my goodness. Oh my fucking goodness. Just thinking back on it, it's just, oh my god, it's frustrating as shit. Oh my god. That's it though. That's it. Um, Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.